Right then, welcome back to the channel. My name is Howson, and this is how to beat Granada. Europa League. Last three results for United. We got a 1-0 win against AC Milan, a 3-1 loss against Leicester in the FA Cup, and a 2-1 win, hard-fought 2-1 win in a pretty boring game against Brighton at the weekend. Our last two Europa League results, we got through to round of 16, 2-1 against AC Milan with a 1-1 at home and a 1-0 win away. And with Sociedad, a 4-0 win away and a 0-0 draw at home. Granada, not really a good run coming into this. They're coming on the back of three losses. 3-0 loss against Villarreal, 2-1 loss against Valencia, and a 2-1 loss against Molde in the last round, where they did manage to squeeze through, though, after winning 2-0 at home. And they also managed to squeeze through after winning 2-0 at home, but losing 2-1 away against Napoli as well. Let's hope that it doesn't go down the same kind of way. What we're looking at then, Diego Martinez likes to play a 4-2-3-1 system. United should be pretty comfortable and conversant with that. Roy Silva is ever present in goal for him. Both of Granada's starting fullbacks are injured, and whilst Keeney isn't available and eligible for the Europa League, I would expect captain Victor Diaz to push over to left back, covering in, and Jesus Verheyo was going to fill in probably, I think, at right back. Duarte and Sanchez will probably continue their strong partnership at centre-half. And the two in front of them in midfield will be Maxime Gonalons and Yangel Herrera as the two sort of sitting midfielders. Angel Montero is probably going to be the one that plays in the 10 just ahead of them, I would imagine, with Chelsea, Loney Kennedy on the right and Antonio Puertas on the left-hand side, with former Tottenham striker Roberto Soldado leading the line for them. And that's how I expect that 11 for them kind of lines up. Starman is probably Angel Montero. They've had a pretty poor season. They're currently 9th in La Liga, 10 points off Europa qualification for next season. And a player that's likely to the biggest, if only, threat, if you give him any sort of time and space on the ball, which is something that I would hope that United do not do, is Angel Montero, 32 years of age, commonly plays as the number 10, but he can also fit in a bit more of an advanced midfield pivot if he wants to. He's created 25 chances in 23 games in all competitions this season, a tally that's only bettered by one Granada player, recording 2 goals and 2 assists on the way. Bruno Fernandes, he is not, but he is the one that they've got, and he is the one that we should be looking out for. They've got a bit of an aging team that United should have a lot of answers for across the pitch. It is about as good as a game as we can really expect. So how do we exploit this game then? I think Oli goes rotated, and I think he should go rotated, and I expect us to go rotated, and here's what I would go with. I'm going with Big Dave in net. Big Dave is back. See if he's got the mentality to try and win his place back with a commanding I'm back performance. That would be nice to see. He might not get the opportunity to do that if there's not a lot of trade that comes his way from Granada, but I would like to see whatever he can do it. Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire and Telles will make up the back four. I would go with Matic and McTominay as my sitting midfield 2. Why are we sitting midfield 2 playing against Granada? Well, we're just gonna. As much as I would like to see us go 4-3-3, try and push on, you might see Pogba come in possibly for McTominay in that situation, and he might try and really open them up. But I would fully expect it to be 4-2-3-1. I'm going with James, and I'm going with Ahmad to provide the pace in the wide areas, and I'm going with Greenwood because I do expect Cavani will be featuring against Tottenham at the weekend. And I actually think Greenwood could as well, but being so young, I think he could probably do both, and it's an opportunity for him to play as a number 9. I would expect the full quota of firepower to be on the bench. Rashford, Cavani, Bruno Fernandes, all of them lot to be on the bench. But I go with a pretty rotated side, and let's see if we can manage to get through this. How do we exploit them then? Well, you have to look at the flanks. That's where you're going to find the places that you're going to get in behind them and exploit them. And if you look at their season so far, they struggle to contain threats down the wings and in the wide areas. They've conceded one of the highest number of goals from wide areas in La Liga this season, mainly due to the fact that their fullbacks are not blessed with pace. So, Dan James, come on down. Ahmad, come on down. With their first choice fullbacks absent, it's going to be Diaz and Veo that are likely to be stepping in, and I think that it's certainly areas that United can be exploiting. We need to get the ball down on the floor and either get it over in the air or around the corner, into the final third, into the channels, and let our pacey wingers run. Focusing on attacks, James, Ahmad, even Greenwood down the centre is going to cause them all sorts of problems. And if you can get balls into the box, I think Greenwood, if he continues to get on the sort of ends of balls that we saw at the weekend, would be comfortable. Otherwise, I think they can just open them up, get down the wings, and come inside and try and attack that way. I think that would be a very beneficial way for Manchester United to do it. That is what I think. Let me know in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Are you excited for this game, or do you think it's another boring Europa game? Are United going through to the next round? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you in the next one. Laters.